Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 2 of Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. Now, just take a look at just how awesome this world is. Just how everything looks and the attention to detail of this post-apocalyptic wasteland. There's reasons why I like this game, and this is one of them. Now, for those of you who don't really have too much background of this game, Fallout New Vegas is basically what would happen if hypothetically 50s culture and technology and their vision of the future had just continued for a very long time, and then a nuclear war happened. Not really explaining that too well, but I mean, if you look at any illustrations of what people from the 50s thought the future would look like, it's very similar to the kind of stuff we get in this game. But this is about, I'm going to say 200 years or so after the nuclear war, and because of the radiation there's a bunch of mutated creatures and mutated people around. It's very interesting. But we're going to find out much more about all that when we get going with our game. So the first thing we have to do is go to the store and get things set up. But first, let's talk to Easy Pete. We're going to get ourselves some exposition.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you? The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know.
Yeah, that checkerboard
Other folks
suit.
in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Don't worry, we'll kill him.
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners. Nah. Means I poked through old buildings looking for working tech and such.
I knew a guy
folks
like this
just
in
call
real
it
life,
salvaging,
interestingly
but
enough.
never liked the term.
Though it wasn't really tech.
The way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Nice.
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off
That's
by
a pretty
raiders.
sucky career.
Eventually got too old to keep going out.
NCR.
Don't get me wrong.
One of the
The
factions.
NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not.
Right now I'm kind of stuck
Towns
between
like Good Springs and Prim don't
joining
stay
the
independent
NCR and
for
joining the
long.
Legion.
Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Get to learn a little bit about them too.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know.
I actually don't remember if
We've
we ever
been
get to
hearing
go there.
stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
So yeah, not sure whether I want to join the NCR or the Legion. So if anyone has any opinions on this, leave a comment. I mean, I don't have to make my mind up for a while, so I can think about it, and anyone watching can help.
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
So it's pretty good.
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Yep. Victor, the robot that saved me.
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
And that's all we can get from
Keep your
him.
gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Well, don't worry. We'll be shooting things soon enough. We can sit here with Easy Pete if we want. La-dee-da-dee-dee-dee-doo. Nah. I always keep my eye on the time. Because, if it gets to be too late, we might just wait until the next morning. There's really no penalty for that.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry.
And now
She
I
won't
get to
bite
meet
unless I
Sunny
tell her to.
Smiles, who is just as friendly as her name would imply.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
So this is a tutorial of sorts.
Everything all right?
Could talk
Well,
to
let's
her.
just finish this first, all right?
Actually, nah.
Then we could talk. Preferably somewhere where I can get a stiff drink and Cheyenne can keep cool.
Yeah, let's do it. Boink. We could steal things if we want, but I'm trying to be good, at least for now, you know? Oh, there's a gun here. Ooh, tempted. Tempted, but no. I could be a bastard, but so far I'm gonna be good for now. Alright.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there?
Don't point that at me.
Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Right, we got our gun now. Let's see how good our skills are. Oh, what the hell. Man, I'm having a hard time right now.
That's
There we go.
Look down the sight. Try crouching
That's
down
better.
and staying still. It'll help your aim.
Crouching. Okay, here we go.
Nice shot.
We're doing better.
Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn
Giant
critters are
radioactive
attracted to it.
geckos.
Why don't you come along?
Yeah, let's do it.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Alright. Sorry, didn't mean to push my gun at you. Well, let's just poke. These are empty, right? Oh, I can't take them anyway. Alright. Because sarsaparilla is good for you. It helps restore some of your health. But empty bottles got no use to me. So let's follow her. Take out her gun. Listening to this music. I like this style of music, you know. Not something you hear too much of anymore. Alright. So we're going to be fighting giant radioactive geckos. And hopefully we'll be very good at it, let's hope. But they're not too dangerous, so I don't really foresee much trouble happening. Alright. Right over here I think they should be. Okay. I think we're pretty close. Oh. Oh, here we go. Yeah, well, there's a VATS targeting system, which pretty much sort of pauses your game and allows you to really focus your shots. It's pretty cool. It's really helpful, although over-reliance on it can be a problem in its own right. Oh, hello. For instance, let's see if we can shoot him in the head. Yeah. Bam. It's always worth it to see if they have anything on them, but then again, you know, I guess we can take the hide, sell it. We have to keep this number low, because if it gets too high, we're in for some trouble. Alright. There's more somewhere. I think I've gone a little bit in the wrong direction. That's one of the ongoing problems I have in this game. I just tend to go the wrong way.
See? You're getting the hang of it.
I shot one.
There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Yeah, why not?
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
We'll follow her. Do, 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 do. It is kind of the way I came from, though. Yeah, one thing you learn about gun safety IRL is you never point it at anyone unless you mean to kill them. But, you know, no one really follows that in this game. It's a little bit silly, but what can you do? I just love shooting them in the head. Bam! Ow. Don't bite me. Oh, okay, no. Sometimes that will happen. You'll gecko egg. Oh, why not? If we ever get too over encumbered, we can just drop things off. Yeah, see, rads. A lot of things have radiation, so you want to really reduce your radiation intake as much as you can, or you could get radiation poisoning. You can move a little faster if you take your gun away, or put it away. And I think I went around the boulder for no reason, but it's all right.
Oh, that's it.
That's Prim over there, by the way. We'll get to be we'll learn about that place in a few minutes. Bam. Oh, I wanted to shoot him. Alright. We're just going to take these hides. I guess we could probably sell them later on. And these eggs. For bottle caps, which are the currency in this world. Oh, sucks to be you, but we're going to take your bottle caps. No use to you anymore. Person was probably killed by geckos.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens.
Yeah,
well,
that person's
it's
dead.
part of life out here. Best to accept it.
Very, very
But
dead.
you did what you promised. Staying out here with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted
thank
to
you.
show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
You know, I don't think I've ever done this before. But I don't think I'm going to do it this time.
Okay, say no more. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet
You get some good
newcomers.
information from her.
She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Alright.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Alright, tell me about
Sure
Prim.
can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south.
Can actually
Can't
see it
miss
from here, like I
NCR
said.
patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into.
Oh, there's a lot of bandits out
Off the
there.
road, you'll
We'll
probably
see them
start running
soon.
into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
We could talk to her more, but
Until next time.
you know, I want to keep moving a little bit. I mean, this game is kind of a longer game, but no reason to elongate it unnecessarily. Could get into some of the backstories of the people if we talk to them, but... Alright. Well, there's Prim, but we're not heading there yet. You know what I actually want to do? I actually want to change the radio station. Let's see.
Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson,
There
and
we
I'm a
go.
caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company.
We gotta look at our
If you're
quests.
hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition
Yeah,
north
that's what we
into
want.
Utah,
Alright.
off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste,
What this guy is saying is
straight toward
probably
trouble,
another
we want you.
quest that we
If
could
you got a
do.
Pip-Boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested.
look.
Luck to you.
There we
Howdy.
go.
My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company.
We already heard this.
If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is
Come on.
organizing an
I've heard this
expedition
already.
north into Utah, off the long 15.
Let's see.
Has your life taken a turn? Do troubles beset you? Has fortune left you behind?
We'll see what
If
that's on this
so,
station.
the Sierra Madre Casino, in all its
Prospect
glory,
Saloon. Let's go
is
in here.
inviting you to begin again. Come
Also,
to a
what time
place
is it?
where wealth, excitement,
you know what we should do?
and intrigue await around
We're gonna
every
sit
corner.
on this chair.
Stroll along the winding streets of our beautiful resort. Make new friends.
This might seem like sitting,
or rekindle old
feeding,
flames.
but it's not.
Let your
So
eyes
let's think
take
about
in the
this.
luxurious expanse of the open
12,
desert
13, 14,
under
15,
clear,
16.
starlit skies. Gaze straight on into the sunset from our villa rooftops.
Yep, let's wait.
Countless diversions await. Gamble in our casino, take in the theater, or stay in one of our exclusive executive suites
We're getting a
that
big
will
long
shelter
ad.
you
What's that one?
and
There's one
cater to
station
your
that has a
every
pretty
whim.
nice,
So if
pretty nice
life's
soundtrack.
worries have weighed you down,
Oh,
if you
we
need
haven't-
an escape
Nope.
from your troubles, or if you just need an opportunity.
Welcome back to the Mr. New Vegas show. The show within my opinion, which I respect.
I think this is the one.
Best looking audience around. Somebody prove me wrong? Whoops, better put on my newsman fedora here. Refugees at Bitter Springs are giving startling
We'll try this one
accounts
out.
of
I'm
the
sorry, it's
legend
not the most
known as
riveting entertainment,
Lennius,
I
who is
realize,
said
but
to be Caesar's top field commander.
we are just going, we want things right.
Told us the Legate took over an underperforming
We are
squad
going
of
to
troops
wait.
by beating its commander to death in full view of everyone.
Morning, our favorite
The
time of
Legate
day.
then ordered a tenth of his own force be killed by the other 9/10. And you thought your boss was a pain.
I'm done.
Those are our stories for this hour.
What do you want?
He's a bad guy, by the way. What's that you said about Ringo?
He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. It served these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
This is really the first choice in the game we have, because I could do this and help them take over, but I'm not going to be doing that.
It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east.
Basically,
here
the
and
choice
took
you get
over.
is you can
Now
kill
we're
them,
calling the shots.
or you can side with them. But I don't want to be no bandit guy.
None of your damn business. You ought to know better than to ask a man that kind of question.
This is when our speech ability can finally help us.
Robbed some people, burned some things, killed a few guys.
Oh, we got a little experience here. It's pretty good. Don't really care what his opinion on the rest of stuff is, but yeah, let's talk to her.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Can we sell our hides?
I'm sure I've got something you like.
Alright. 6. She's undervaluing them. We're gonna see if we can get a better deal on this later on.
Looks like our little town got itself dragged in the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide.
Good
We
old
figured
Ringo
he was
Starr.
just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Yeah, that's where we're going next.
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
What are you going to do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Don't worry, we'll kill the powder gangers.
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. Was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Yeah, it sucks to be you guys.
Alright. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a
Ooh,
discount.
then I can sell my hides.
Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there.
This is sort of exposition for the game, the gameplay mechanic, because you have different reputations with different groups. You know, you could be looked on favorably or unfavorably or downright hostilely. The thing is, there's no way that you're not going to get at least one group to hate you, because by helping some group, you're going to make another group hate you. So the point is, you want to choose which group you want to be a part of and which groups you want to align yourself with, because you're going to have to deal with somebody. I could ask this, but I think I already know the answer. Actually, no, why if I do that?
Don't know why you want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Yeah, there's more explanation, more stuff for that.
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
Oh, we already got that, but we can always ask her about
Not
this.
much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
Alright.
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip.
Yep, we're going to
Fellow
end up
wants
there
to get there and
sooner or
avoid the
later.
15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
I would look at a radio, but my science is not good, so it wouldn't really help. The robot, that's Victor. It's probably
Be
all I
careful
want
out there.
From her. Alright. Hate to do this again, but let's see. What's this? Yeah, we'll go with that. It's fine. Good old Johnny Guitar. Go sit down in the booth.
Hey there.
Hey there. Howdy.
Hey,
Hey, Trudy. Alright, let's check the time. Yeah, it's still early. So now we gotta head up to the gas station, which you can see over there. It's built in that 50s style. Kind of like the main airport in Washington, D.C., if you ever have seen that. It was built in the late 50s. I just love it because you have this 50s style, and then you have the decay that you would see after so many decades of misuse. It's always good to check in these things because you can get some Sunset Sarsaparilla. It's a pretty good thing to use when you're not really wanting to use too many of your really good medicines, but you need a little pick-me-up. So let's go in and talk to Ringo.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy. We're on the same side.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
You know, I've never played Caravan, but we're not going to worry. I might do it later on in this Let's Play, but not for now.
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right.
Hell
I'll
yeah.
have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
And this is what we, what are you gonna do about them?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Let's see. You need a hired gun. I'm available.
All I've got left on me are a handful of caps. But you get me out of this, and I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays you back. You've got my word.
Yeah. I could be kind and not ask for money, but I kinda want money, you know.
We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I'll ask around.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most
I think
around
between
here.
me, Ringo, and Sunny, that's probably enough people, but we'll ask around. We can also look around here, but it's always good to just check, but everything in here is empty. Not really too useful. Ooh, there's whiskey. Take whiskey. And also, if we want, we can pick things up. Just make a mess. Just make a general mess of things. I love that. These little random things like that. Hey, Ringo. I'm gonna drop this on you. Nuka-Cola is another soda that will increase your health, but it will also decrease your... It will give you radiation, so you really don't want to take it except in a pinch. Ooh, doctor's bag. We want that. Yes, we do. That's really the best healing thing. Turpentine. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to go nuts about things. But ladies and gentlemen, I think that's just about enough for this second episode, so I really hope you've been enjoying this so far. I know that my commentary has been a little sparse, but really the game is doing it a good enough job of giving exposition at this point where I don't really need to say a whole lot. And I don't want to just talk to hear myself speak, you know? So, that's going to be it for now. So, join us very soon for episode 3.